Alright, aloha, eo kamali'i. How you guys? Today I'm going to be talking about how to prepare the actual leaves. One time we talked about stew that can be made with these leaves from the actual kalo. Okay, this is a really good leaf, a decent leaf. This one really, well, that's pretty good, better. I'll go through this. Here's a couple of really good ones. You don't want to ever eat the leaf or any part of the root of kalo. You never want to eat it raw. There are crystals in there that need to be broken down through extensive cooking, alright? So very dangerous to eat this raw as it is. Never eat the leaf, okay, unless you have cooked it properly. So you'll need a very good pressure cooker, or you'll have to boil it for a long time. We're talking hours, okay? But if you have a pressure cooker, you can take the leaf and some water or some broth, and you can cook it in a pressure cooker at high pressure for 1 hour, and that will cook this just fine. Otherwise, if you're going to boil it in a pot, the leaf, and especially the corn, okay, the kalo itself, you're going to need to cook it for at least 3 hours, sometimes 5 or 6 hours, okay? So I recommend investing in a pressure cooker or a hot pot, okay? You have those too. So here's the corn. I want to just show you how to prepare this, because you don't want to eat it like this. This skin right here is not the best for eating. You want to get rid of that. That's what we call opala, right? That can go in the garden once we trim it off. But if you're going to cook this, you can actually just make sure you pull away all these stringy roots that are attached to it. Okay, you want to clean it real well. I'm just tossing what's excess right into our garden right here off of the halal. Yeah, so that's okay. That opala, that's good opala, right? We'll talk about that. Good opala, bad opala. You don't want to throw bad opala in your garden, but things that will actually feed the plants that are growing there, just like this. You want to really take a good clean, and once you're done, and sometimes you can get kalo just like this, already prepared. What I would do is, so in this case, there's kind of a double part of this this corn. I would cut this part off, because this bottom section is probably not going to be good. It's probably overripe. So I'll take that. I'm going to toss it over here on this side. I'm going to toss these small pieces over here. So this, as it is right here, you can put this inside of your pressure cooker and cook it. And once the actual steam starts to go off, then you want to start timing it for an hour. If you have one of those hot pots, you know, Instapots, you can put this in there and cook it on the beef stew setting. It needs to cook for at least 1 hour at the pressure, the high pressure and the high heat, okay? Once you get it out, I would say you can do this, you can either do this before or after. You can just, once you take it out of the pot, you can just peel it off with your hands, okay? This outer skin. But if you want to do it before, you can just trim just like this with your knife, always cutting away from you, yeah? Away. And I'm going to just go like this and just trim that edge off. Okay. It doesn't have to be totally perfect, but if you want, because like I said, you can, once it's cooked, you can also, it's easy to trim off that way. Sometimes we're going to take this just like this in this condition. Sometimes when you peel the skin off when it's raw, you might be doing that for making what we call kulolo. Kulolo is like Hawaiian dessert, yeah. It's like hopia, only better. Hopia is good, but you would start with it in this state. Let me clean that off a little bit more. You take all the skin off, and again, this skin right here can go right in my garden. Okay, I'm growing some ferns right there. Some kupu ferns. I can just put that right there and let it do its work. let it feed. Okay. At this point, if you wanted to make kulolo, you could take the corn and you could use a heavy grater, and you just grate it down to where you have a big pile of it, and you put that in a bowl. And maybe one other time I'll show you how to make kulolo. But this is how you want to prep your kalo. In case you want to take the skin off before you cook it, this is what it looks like. Okay, and this is how you'll do that. Okay, so have at it, my friends. Okay, kamali'i. This is for you. This plant has fed us for over 10,000 years, wherever we began as Proto-Polynesians, and so we've eaten it in many forms. We've always eaten it cooked, always. Okay, so this is just to make sure and remind you: don't try to eat the leaf raw. Don't try to eat any part of the kalo raw. The corn itself, never eat it raw. You have to cook it, and make sure you cook it really, really well. Okay? Got it? Alright. Aloha e kamali'i. Eo.